South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another dollar video, and I'm going to be checking out this video talking about what's going on in Mexico right now. Apparently, the Mexican authorities arrested El Chapo's son, and ever since they arrested his son, it's been like all-out warfare because the cartel's been setting up roadblocks. They've been fighting. They've been acting out. You know, I guess they're doing that because they want to show the government, like, listen, if you don't release him, we're just going to continue to cause mayhem. And it's just like an open war going on over there right now in Mexico. It's crazy because 29 people were dead. 11 of them were government authorities. 9 of them were, I think, the cartel members, or 9 of them were the government officials. I'm not sure. It's just crazy what's going on. You know, it's happening in Mexico right now. Let's check this one out. Let's see what's going on.
Talking about our southern neighbors, Mexico, who are in the middle of a hot war. Yesterday, Mexican officials arrested the son of El Chapo, Ovidio Guzman. And when you go after the cartel kingpin's son, you can expect all hell to break loose. For the past 24 hours, Sinaloa, Mexico...
Yo, Netflix must be rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. You know, they definitely going to try to make a series out of this. I have a feeling. Netflix, you know, what they did with Narcos and shit, I could imagine they're going to make a show about this.
It's become a battlefield.
It's like a movie, bro. Damn. That shit is no joke, bro. Look how close that was. All it takes is one bullet, bro.
War on the Mexican government.
One bullet.
Which is ironic because the cartels own the Mexican government. So this is a civil war within a civil war.
That's hilarious.
And if you think the Sinaloa cartel has anything to lose, you're wrong. They're some of the most savage and ruthless operators in the world. And life means nothing to them.
Nope. My prayers and my heart goes out to all the innocent people living there, bro, living in that war zone. Like, sad, bro.
At least 30 people have been killed, and the cartels are just getting started. Cities are being burnt to a crisp. They're setting buses, Humvees on fire, and just using those to barricade people in. The Sinaloa cartels are even trying to shoot down commercial airplanes with kids inside them.
It's like, yo, bro, when is America gonna do something about this shit, bro? You mean to tell me America can't do nothing about this situation? Like, I know the Mexican government is corrupt, bro. Like he said, the cartels own the government. Like, it's a civil war, essentially. But there has to be something that America could do. But come on, let's be real. The drugs get into this country is because the government is allowing it to happen, right? There's no way these drugs can continue to come in our country if America is not letting it happen. Let's be real, bro. So I don't know, man. I just feel bad for the people living over there that doesn't agree with the cartel, doesn't want anything to do with the cartel, yet they have to live in fear the rest of their lives because they live there. Like, it's sad. Like, a commercial airline got hit with a bullet. Like, can't we do something about this?
This is the kind of stuff we saw during the war on terror, you know, in Iraq and Afghanistan. And now it's happening in our neighbor's yard. And they're not going to stop until El Chapo Jr. gets out. Sinaloa cartel's already issued the Mexican government an ultimatum. President Obrador has 72 hours to release the kid, or else they're going to start burning down federal buildings and gas stations. And this is all happening on the eve of Joe Biden's visit to Mexico.
Wow, so our president is going to Mexico? Imagine if something was to happen while the president is there. I doubt they're going to let anything happen, but it's like, bro, are you going to negotiate with terrorists? Because that's what these guys are. Like, y'all could call them cartels, whatever. They are terrorists, bro. They are terrorizing their country, terrorizing innocent people, shooting passenger planes. Like, something's got to give, man. Something's got to give. But it's like, what do you do, bro? The whole freaking country is held hostage by these dudes. And they're basically saying, yo, release this guy or we're going to burn these buildings down. What if they decide to kill innocent people now? Oh, yeah? We're going to start burning schools with kids in it. Like, you never know with these dudes, bro.
Biden's going there next week. We're really going to send our president into the middle of a war zone? Biden wouldn't even visit Ukraine. Can Mexico keep Joe safe? Mexico can't even keep Mexico safe.
True.
They can't even control their own prisons.
Damn.
The cartels are starting to...
He ain't lying, bro.
The jails, watch.
Yo! They on some Dark Knight Rises shit. You seen when Bane went to the prison and he released all the prisoners?
I'll interfere. Do as you please. But start by storming Blackgate and freeing the oppressed!
This is exactly what it reminds me of. They're like, all right, we're going to release all these criminals. So imagine if they release a lot of these criminals that's in these prisons. These guys are ruthless. They are building their army, bro. They're getting stronger. Wow.
Primetime said it last night. Arresting El Chapo's son was just Mexico's way of throwing Joe a bone before the visit. You know, make it look like they're getting tough. And
exactly. That's exactly what that seems like to me. They arrested El Chapo's son a week or 2 weeks before the president is supposed to go over there to look like they're actually doing something. And now they made the situation worse.
Cooperating with the DEA. But no surprise, Mexico's already caving to the cartels. Today they announced they're going to keep Chapo Jr. in Mexico and not extradite him to the United States.
Yeah, because they're going to let him
go. In other
go.
words, he'll be back on the streets by Monday.
Yep, they're going to let him go.
Ally. But it's not like Mexico can hold on. They're outmanned right now. They're outgunned. They're outfinanced. Sure, they're raining down lead from Apache helicopters, but the cartels have surface-to-air capabilities.
And listen, these cartels be getting the most sophisticated weapons. I think they got better weapons than the Mexican army. Because, you know, they do deals with Russia and China and North Korea, so they could get guns, bro. Or Afghanistan, Iraq. They could get all type of shit that they want. And they got the money for it, bro. You feel me? They got the money to get all types of shit, bro. Y'all ever seen Sons of Anarchy? Watch Sons of Anarchy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wow.
And what's the United States doing about that?
Nothing.
We're just sitting back and watching. It's funny, right?
Get the popcorn. Yo, this shit is entertainment for Americans, bro. You know, not all Americans, but it's just like, they don't care till it happens over here. Once something happens here, that's when everybody wants to make a big deal about it. You know, America wants to police the whole world. They want to get involved with Ukraine, get involved with all this bullshit. But meanwhile, right on our front doorstep, there's this shit happening and they don't do nothing about it.
Get involved in everyone's backyard. We arm Ukraine to the teeth.
Exactly. Yo, exactly. You feel me? Look at this shit. He's making my point. Like, yo, that's wild.
Missiles, stingers, even Bradley tanks. But
how much money they gave Ukraine to help them out, and meanwhile, the Mexican government needs all this help. Even though I wouldn't trust the Mexican government, they're corrupt. So you might give them money and guns, and they fuck around and supply the cartels with it. Like, you can't trust them. But it's like, I don't know, bro. How do you fix this? I don't know. I don't have the answers.
Something happens right in our own backyard. We don't do anything. Russia invades Ukraine and we send them billions of dollars in weapons. The cartels haven't just invaded Mexico, they've occupied Mexico. And we don't even talk about it.
Also, they're shipping drugs into America. You feel me? Causing a bunch of Americans to die off of drugs, fentanyl, increasing the violence, the crime in our city, in our country. So what about that?
Narco-terrorists are blowing up one of our biggest allies' governments. And Biden's plan for border security is an app on the phone? Open table for illegals, basically? And one of our own border agents was just shot by a cartel smuggler. Just shot.
Wow.
And the United States government just buries it. Isn't that suspicious? The cartels have been spying on us by sending their drones over our border. Cartel drones are spying on U.S. Border Patrol, and we haven't shot a single drone down.
That's crazy.
This country's so trigger happy overseas, but we let the cartels wreak havoc all across Texas, Arizona, flood our country with narcotics and MS-13. Is this all part of the war on drugs? Is there still a war on drugs?
It's funny because I want to move to Texas, but then I think about this stuff that's happening. It's making me give it a second thought, bro.
Just a few months,
I might have to go to Florida instead.
To Ukraine to fight Russia. But in 15 years, we've only sent $3 billion to Mexico to fight the cartels. And tell me if this is a coincidence. When
That $3 billion is nothing, because I'm pretty sure the cartel is making billions and billions of dollars with their drug trade. So you giving the Mexican government $3 billion to fight the cartel that got way more money and guns? You're not even making a dent, bro.
Trump built a wall on the border and then threatened to designate the cartels as a terrorist organization,
See?
the FBI and CIA did everything it could to help Biden beat him. Are the cartels off limits? Kind of seems like it.
Yeah, because they're in
Is
business.
the CIA working with the cartels?
They're in business.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
short answer is yes.
They are.
Yeah, man. Not only the CIA,
Listen, I haven't seen the show Snowfall, but I know it's about Freeway Ricky Ross, the real Rick Ross, who was a dude from Los Angeles who met a CIA agent, and they started bringing in the drugs in America. And Rick Ross was a big-time drug dealer. Feel me? You wouldn't even know it, too, because he didn't dress flashy. He was like the bummiest dude, but he was the plug. And he was bringing in all this drugs with the CIA. This is a known fact, guys. You could do your research. So that shows you, if the government was doing that shit back then, and there's other examples of them doing it, imagine the shit that they allowed to happen now, bro. It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
also, like as every other agency in the U.S., it's very easy to unstabilize a country through
Destabilize?
through violence, through drug trafficking, and all of that shit. And I know for a fact that some of these narcos, they don't even know they're being played by U.S. agencies to destabilize, the Mexican government. Or
The U.S. government's working with the narcos? That is a giant scandal. It used to be a conspiracy theory that the CIA was working with the cartels. Now it seems like everybody just assumes they do.
It's an open fact.
Is that in America's best interest? The United States wants to destabilize Mexico, keep them as our economic puppet, keep them off balance and decentralized, just like a juicy labor market with natural resources that our multinationals can, take advantage of. All you hear about Mexico is, the resorts are beautiful, or they have an avocado shortage, or if the...
Speaking about Mexico, I wanted to go to Mexico with my shorty. And she asked me, would you still go while this shit is happening? And at first I said, yeah, but now that I think about it, I don't know if even the safe places ain't safe out there. I don't know if I would go out there no time soon, bro. These dudes, they irrational. They're not playing fair, bro.
The caravans coming, which you only hear about that on Fox. Do they even care if drugs are pouring through our country?
Doesn't
Is
seem
the
like
U.S.
it.
intelligence community just using the cartels? I'm not sure regular working class Americans are benefiting from this little arrangement.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
All right, man. That was interesting, man. And that dude made a lot of valid points, bro. It's like, when you put it that way and you look at it that way, it makes sense. Like, what the hell is America doing, bro? And it's like, we have the resources to actually make change, to make a positive change in the world. But the government is run by evil, satanic puppets that they don't want to make the world a better place, bro, for nobody. They are the cause of a lot of the shit that's happening in the world. All the pain and suffering and wars. So it's like, it doesn't surprise me. It just sucks that we have the capabilities to be a great country, to make change, to actually do things that will matter and affect billions of people in a positive way. But the people in charge, which I said are the satanic, evil, devil-worshipping puppets, they in control. So we know that's not on their agenda, but they have an agenda. So if bringing peace and making the world a better place is not on their agenda, common sense would be like, what is their agenda? Destroying the world, making it worse, making it lawless, you know. And even America compared to other countries with their food standards, you know, Europe, they really strict when it comes to certain foods they allow to go there. America lets all the bad shit come here. I heard recently that our food has to go to China, our meat got to go to China before it comes here. I got to do some more research into that, because that's just crazy. You know, there's nothing bad happening over there, right? Psst, come on, bro. Shit is ridiculous. But again, my prayers to the Mexican people. You know, I feel bad that these people got to live through this shit, suffering through this bullshit. They just want to, there's good people there. That's what I want y'all to realize. There's good people everywhere in the world. There's good people in China, good people in North Korea, good people in Russia. So when we say these people are our enemies, right? We're not talking about the good people. We're talking about the people in charge, the governments, bro. You know, and at the end of the day, they're all colluding together. Like this is all manufactured. These wars are all manufactured. It's fake, bro. Proxy wars. You feel me? So I'm done ranting, man. You guys let me know y'all thoughts on this whole situation. If you enjoy these type of videos, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's hit this, let's hit 50K this year, guys. That's my goal. All right, it's your boy Dollars. I'm off this.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas, I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.